Namaskar, friends. Let me extend a warm welcome to all of you to this online meeting. While many of you have joined on the Zoom platform, many of our other colleagues across the country, they're also watching this program on our social media platforms. We have informed all the heads of the higher educational institutions to be part of today's online meeting. Friends, I'm sure all of you are busy with the oncoming new academic session. As part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebrations that our country is carrying out, there is an important part of these celebrations, that is Har Ghar Tiranga. The purpose of this meeting is to look at the genesis of Har Ghar Tiranga and how, as educational institutions, we can actively participate in this Har Ghar Tiranga. I have a few slides I will share with you, and these slides will also be available later after my presentation on our social media platforms, so that these can be distributed to all the stakeholders. This presentation can be distributed to all the stakeholders in your respective higher educational institutions. Friends, you know that we started the 75th anniversary of independence from the Sabarmati Ashram. It was launched by our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, on 12th March 2021. And this is what we call as Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, and the entire country has been celebrating this. And you know that this is one of the world's largest programs with a huge participation of students and citizens across the country in the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebrations. And there are 5 themes which are driving the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebratory efforts: the freedom struggle, the ideas at 75, and resolve at 75, actions at 75, and achievements at 75. And there were nearly 48,000, more than 48,000 events across 150 countries where our Indians are living, 28 states, 8 union territories, 55 ministries, and almost one event every minute is taking place as part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebrations. Har Ghar Tiranga campaign, it is planned as a tribute to our Indian national flag as part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebrations across the country. And hoisting of the Indian national flag is expected to be done by more than 20 crore households across the country in a window from 13th to 15th August 2022. Some of the institutes may start early, or some of the institutes may go beyond 15th August too. There is no harm in doing that. But at a national level, the window for celebrating this Har Ghar Tiranga is from 13th to 15th August 2022. And as part of this, we want every citizen to hoist the national flag of India at their homes to mark the 75th Independence Day. And in addition to this, the major idea behind the Har Ghar Tiranga is to instill the feeling of patriotism and acknowledge the contributions of our freedom fighters and the journey of India during the last 75 years. And there are several activities that have been planned as part of the Har Ghar Tiranga. I would like to explain the broad contours of these activities. One of them is, of course, very popular with the youngsters, that is selfie with flag, and pin the flag on the website that is shown here, www.harghartiranga.com. And I request all of you to inform the stakeholders in your institutions to visit this website and explore the information that is available on this website. We want to ensure that citizens from all walks of life and from all age groups enthusiastically participate in this Har Ghar Tiranga celebrations. Now, some of you may have questions on, what kind of materials can we use in these celebrations. And government has permitted to prepare the flags using different kinds of materials which are shown here: polyester, cotton, wool, silk, khadi. So these kind of materials can be used for making the flags. And there are different sizes that can be made as long as the length to height ratio are maintained at 3:2. Otherwise, you can use any size of the flag. You can use machine-made flags, or you can use handmade flags as part of these celebrations. And earlier, there used to be a time window during which the Indian national flag is displayed. But during these celebrations, Har Ghar Tiranga celebrations, there is no restriction on the timing of the flag display, the Indian national flag display. And any member of the public, private organizations, and all students, staff, and faculty members of the educational institutions are encouraged to hoist or display the national flag on all the days that we have indicated, 13th August to 15th August. And all the state governments all have mobilized several self-help groups for the production of the flags, because you need large number of flags to celebrate the Har Ghar Tiranga. There are also many local tailoring institutes, units, and MSMEs which have been roped in to produce the flags so that every citizen can have access to a flag. Ministry of Textiles have also identified several flag producers who are supplying these flags in big quantities. Some of these details will be given as I proceed with the presentation. As an educational institution, you can actually place an order with some of these producers so that they can be made available to the students, staff, and faculty in your institutions. We have also roped in a large number of post offices which will make the Indian flag available so that even the last person in the country can get the flag. There are indicative flag sizes and some tentative prices for each flag size, which are shown here. The cost may vary anywhere from 9 rupees to 25 rupees. And it depends on the institute and the individual which flag they would like to hoist. And as part of these celebrations, we are getting in touch with all the higher educational institutions in our country, because we all have to be involved in large numbers and make this event a huge success. And we have also created the campaign creatives, which can be displayed on your institute's notice boards. These are all available on the Har Ghar Tiranga web link that I have shown. And we also request you to conduct various kinds of events and activities revolving around the Tiranga so that there is huge awareness that is created among the stakeholders of our higher educational institutions. So Even your institute vehicles may be painted appropriately to reflect the Har Ghar Tiranga celebrations that we are doing. And as part of the events, you can also conduct marathon runs, you can conduct competitions, painting events, and so on as part of these events. Friends, you all know that many of our institutions have large alumni associations, and we request you to rope in the alumni associations as part of the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign. Alumni associations are there within the country and also across the globe. We have associations such as Pan IIT, Pan IIM, and several other university alumni associations are there. We request you to reach out to the alumni associations and involve them and make this event a huge success. And these are some of the e-commerce platforms which are supplying the flags. These are indicative listing of these e-commerce sites. There may be several other sites also which are supplying these Indian national flags for Har Ghar Tiranga event. Amazon, Flipkart, India Mart, and schools, higher educational institutions may approach any of these e-commerce sites too to place orders for this. So National Flag Shop is another e-commerce site where the institutes can place orders, and we request you to place these orders in advance so that there is no last minute rush and there are no delays in getting these flags supplied to your institutes. There are various activities that we are planning on this harghartiranga.com portal. You can pin a flag and you can take a selfie with a flag. We came to know that some institutes are arranging selfie points in the institutes, 3-4 selfie points, so that the students and faculty can reach there, and with the Indian national flag in the background, they can take a selfie and then upload it on this website. So the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign has already been officially launched by our Honorable Prime Minister, and he tweeted it on 22nd July. And there are many things that the universities, colleges can do on your websites and your social media pages. Please make sure that the Har Ghar Tiranga has been highlighted so that large number of people will participate in these events. So as I said, institutes, universities, and colleges, they can also illuminate their buildings in tricolor during this Independence Week. And the campaign officially is held between 13th and 15th of August. So please encourage all your employees and the students to update the Har Ghar Tiranga website with selfie with flag and pin the flag on their website. So friends, these are the brief points that I wanted to put before you as part of the Har Ghar Tiranga. In addition to this, there are also some guidelines sent to you about the COVID-19 vaccination process that is going on. I request Professor Rajneesh Jain to tell us briefly about the COVID-19 vaccination campaigning that is going on across the country.
Thank you, sir. Namaskar. As we all know that COVID vaccination is going on, and during the Amrit Mahotsav also, we are accelerating the pace of COVID vaccination at all the places. As we are aware that more than 200 crore vaccination has already been taken place. So therefore, the push is towards the booster dose, that is known as precaution dose, for all the adults 18 years and above. So this vaccination is freely available at all the government centers. You can encourage all the students or staff members, faculty members, and others, those who are in the age group 18 years and above, to go and take this precaution dose. At the same time, you are also requested to display the promotional material which are available on the website. And in the advisory which was sent to you on 26th of July, the link for downloading the display material was also mentioned there. So you're also requested to promote the vaccination precaution dose amongst all. So in addition to Har Ghar Tiranga, this should also be a national campaign which will encourage everybody to go for the precaution dose so that we can make everybody living in a safer life. So thank you so much, and we are looking forward to your support for Har Ghar Tiranga and the vaccination drive. Thank you, sir.
Right. Thank you, Rajneeshji. And we will soon have another meeting with all of you to discuss about various issues related to your universities. And I would like to thank all of you for joining today for this the program on the Har Ghar Tiranga. And I hope that you will go back and create more awareness among your stakeholders so that Har Ghar Tiranga will become a very, very successful event across the country and also across the globe.